Hello CA Inter students, I hope your preparation for Jan 26 examinations is going good, and we are left with 28 days time period for January 26 examinations. Effectively we are having 25 days because last 3 days you will prepare paper 1 advanced accounting. So this is a strategy suggestion for those students who are in a dilemma. Is 25 days time sufficient for group 1 examinations? And those who are writing group 2, for you 1 week extra time period will be there, effectively some 30 days. So is time sufficient for Jan 26 examinations, or should I skip Jan 26 examinations? And I will suggest you 3-4 strategy. What about 3-4 strategy? I'll tell you, just wait. And last 25 days or 30 days you should not feel stressed, you should not overthink, you should not doubt yourself. So these 3 things I'll discuss with you now. First of all, if you're writing group 1 examinations, you are having 25 days. Every day spend 12 hours. Spending 12 hours possible or not possible? Possible. At a stage not possible. But divide into slots. You can see here 12 hours you can divide into 6 slots. Each slot 2 hours. Or you can divide 1.5 hour slots, like that 8 slots. Now after completion of each slot, take 30 minutes break. Take 30 minutes break. So if you are falling in the first category, preparation time of 12 hours, 5 breaks 2.5 hours, total 14.5 hours per day is required. And if you want to go with second category, 1.5 hour slot, 8 slots into 1.5 hour, 12 and 30 minutes, like that 7 times you will take a break, 3.5 hours, total 15.5 hours. In a day we are having 24 hours ma. So if you go with first slot, you will find 9.5 hours time for eating, sleeping, chatting, etc, etc. And if you go with second category, second option, you'll find 8.5 hours for sleep, eating and chatting. So time period is enough. Now 25 days into 12 hours is equal to 300 hours. Let's talk about group 1. In group 1 we are having 3 papers: accounts, law, tax. First I'll talk about my paper law. In law, for law, allot 75 hours. Enough ma. 55 hours for concept preparation, 20 hours for question bank preparation, enough. How I got this 55 number and 20 number, I'll show you. But before that, let me show you my material. So for that, just go through straight stuff for CA and CMA website. Here, click on free resources tab, and CA Inter, you'll find a P2 corporate and other laws DV Subramaniam sir tab. So just click on this tab. Here you'll find master notes, nothing but concept book, question bank and running notes. Now I'll talk about master notes. Let me show you this master notes. See, this master notes, the speciality of this master notes is everything, ICA content was just simplified without compromising technical words into 220 pages document. 220 pages document. You can see on the screen also. You can see on the screen, just in 220 pages, ICA study material was simplified and no compromise in technical words. You can download it from the website and you can see it. So for 220 pages, for each page spend 15 minutes only. Even if you start from zero also, trust me, even if you start from zero also, spending 15 minutes on each page, you will get that concept. You can remember the concept. 15 minutes on each page means like what? First time you have to read it to know what is there. Second time you have to read it for understanding, or what you read in the first time, for confirmation read it second time, and third time is for remembering. 3 times you read each page. First time to know what is there, second time confirm what you read first time, and third time without seeing or for remembering purpose you read it. So each page like that you read 3 times. So 15 minutes per page is enough. Now hourly you can read 4 pages. Hourly you can read 4 pages. So 55 hours into 4 pages means 55 hours into 4 pages means complete 220 pages you can read it. So for preparation of concept book, 55 hours is enough. And you can also see the question bank, latest RTPs, MTPs, question papers, everything was compiled, and it was, I made it as a one book. This is the speciality of this concept book is this is a colored concept book. While reading the question, which wording should be given important, which sentence should be given priority, and in answers also you can see all the keywords. You can see on the screen all the keywords. You can see on the screen. In question also you can see, yes, that green highlighted part, there is a key point. That is the key point that should be given priority. And in answers you can see the keywords also. So once you are thorough with the concept book, you can easily solve the practical questions. You can comfortably clear the practical questions, read the question and just go through the conclusion, whether your conclusion and book conclusion matching or not. So for that I'm allotting 20 hours. So total 55 plus 20 is 75 hours for law. Now 300 minus 75, you will find 230. Sorry, you will find 225. For tax allot 110 hours. For accounts you allot 115 hours. No sir, I'll allot more hours to tax. You can do it. Now coming to accounts also, you can categorize subject into, you can categorize paper into two parts. One is accounting standard, other than accounting standard, other than AS. In case of accounting standards, you can see the number of standards. So on an average, if you spend 3 hours on each standard, you can comfortably complete the standards in 50 to 60 hours and remaining time for remaining chapters. So each hour you can easily solve some 3 problems. You can easily solve some 3 to 4 problems. If it is a short problem, hourly you can solve 6 problems. If it is a big problem like amalgamation, consolidation, hourly you can solve some 2 to 3 problems. So 115 hours on an average, if you are solving 4 problems, means some 400 plus problems you can solve it. Now coming to the taxation, two parts, direct tax, indirect tax. 110 hours hourly, if you are able to solve 4 problems, some 440 problems you can cover, you can prepare. Getting my point? So DT, if I'm a student, when I wrote CA inter examinations, see, first of all I forgot to tell you, DT taxation is my favorite paper. I attempted 95 marks and I got 85 marks in tax paper in my attempt. Okay, so DT maybe some 60 hours, IDT 50 hours, DT 60, IDT 50. So give priority to all the small concepts first. Once you complete small concepts with a weightage chapters, then you can slowly go with big chapters like PGBP, capital gains, total income problems. Getting it? Like this you can prepare entire group 1 in 300 hours. Possible. Again I'm telling you, possible. Next, talking about group 2, 30 days is there. Each day 12 hours you spend, 360 hours. So costing 135, audit 90, FMSM 135. So again audit you see 90 hours. Each hour if you are able to read 4 pages, 360 pages you can cover. Costing hourly, if you are able to solve some 4 problems, 135 into 4 means 540. Sometimes it is not possible. Sometimes big problems, 1 hour 2 problems only you can do it. But according to my knowledge, costing FM, you'll find 2 problems for each model. Some problems, one model 1 problem will be there, but few questions, few models, repetitive questions you can see. One question you clearly solve it using pencil and calculator. One pencil, rough notes, calculator. Another problem you just do it over the calculator, and if you are doing mistakes there, you just point out that mistake, so it will be helpful. You can revise it day before examination, only those areas where one time revision is required. Getting my point? See, this is a rough strategy I'm telling you. If I'm a student, I'll do this. If you had your own strategy, follow it, no problem at all. Those who are in dilemma, what about sir, time period is less, should I skip the examinations? No, you can still achieve it, still possible. Next, I told you about 3/4 strategy. Recent September 25 examinations only you see, law paper is the toughest paper. Yes, I accept it, I agree it, law is the toughest paper. But in the toughest chapter, in the toughest paper also, you see 79 marks came from 3/4 strategy chapters. When I prepared this 3/4 strategy, this is not first time I prepared 3/4 strategy. This 3/4 strategy, I'm telling to the students since May examinations onwards. Since May 24 examination onwards, I'm suggesting 3/4 strategy, these many chapters only. You see last 3 attempts, except September 25, previous 3 attempts you see, 96, 86, 92. May 24 I couldn't show you because MCQ paper is not available. MCQ paper is available since September 24. That's why I'm showing you September, January, May and September 25. Okay, so you see first 3 attempts 96, 86, 92. Very recent attempt we got 79 marks, but still scoring only. See why I selected, why I told these 4 chapters under 1/4 is share capital is a big chapter with 30 sections. Variety of topics are there, 43 to 72, variety of topics are there. Bonus issue, buyback, preferentials, variation of rights, reduction of capital, debentures, So the time required for preparation of share capital is equal to the time required for preparation of prospectus, deposits, charges, dividends. Getting my point? So my suggestion, if you prepare them, just revise it one more time. If you have time, come and prepare these chapters. Share capital, accounts of companies also you can take. CSR, filing of financial statements with RBOC, circulation of financial statements, books of accounts, financial statements, board report. So the content is very high. The time required for preparation of accounts of companies, during this time you can complete FEMA and you can complete LLP. And audit and auditors chapter, lengthy but weightage is moderate. Interpretation of statutes, you all know. Interpretation of statutes, you all know. It requires mug up knowledge. Yes or no? So that's why every time I keep these 4 chapters under 1/4 strategy. Getting it? And if you take average of these 4 attempts, it is 30 marks only. Average of these 4 attempts, average of this 1/4 strategy, it's 30 marks only. So 120. If you prepare well, 80 marks. If you attempt well, 80 marks. Can't you achieve 50 marks? Possible, ma. Very much possible. Qualitative answers are required. That's it. And I can show you again. I'm dividing syllabus into 3 parts. These are all-time high scoring chapters. From these chapters you can expect 60 marks. LLP, General Clause Act, FEMA, deposits, charges, dividends, foreign company. And I already assigned the number of hours also. Based on the number of pages, I assigned the hours also. 4 pages 1 hour, like that. 73 pages, 20 hours I allotted. LLP, General Clause Act, FEMA, deposits, charges, dividends, foreign company. Once you complete concept book, go with question bank. Just read the questions, you will get the clarity. You'll get the clarity. What is the right conclusion, what is the right conclusion, you'll get the clarity. Next, second priority, these chapters: management and administration, preliminary, incorporation, prospectus. Allot some 16 hours, read this, 27 marks. Time there, if time is there, then go with these chapters. In these chapters also, first give priority to share capital, next accounts of company, next audit and auditors, and at last interpretation of statutes. So my suggestion, even in the toughest paper also, from 3/4 strategy, 2/3 weightage is there. 120 into 2/3 means 80 marks only, right? Getting it? Even if you go with the number of pages point of view also, here the content point of view, I just gave 2/3 number of pages only. If you take study material also, you can get it. You will get it. Content wise 2/3, but weightage point of view 3/4. That's it. After completion of these topics, go with share capital, next accounts, next auditors, and last interpretation of statutes. Clear? So this is all about 3/4 strategy. And next, last one, don't feel stressed, ma. Stress will not come from working. Stress comes out only if you skip the work. You're having capability, but you're not doing the work. Then only you feel stressed. See, if you start doing the things, stress won't come at all. Don't feel stressed. It affects your anxiety. Getting my point? Anxiety effects will be also there. Don't feel stressed. Don't overthink. So what happens, sir? Whether I get positive result or negative result. See, result is something, it is not within your hands. Result equation is simply hard work plus luck. Hard work plus luck. Luck means what, sir? In the examination time, during the examination time of 3 hours, when you are reading the paper, so whatever you prepared, wherever the topics, whatever topics you prepared, from those topics, if questions are coming, you feel confident. That is one luck factor. Without skipping a single point, if you're writing everything, that is a second luck factor. Getting my point? In examination hall, if you are confident, that is nothing but luck only. Okay, so lot of hard work is required, a little bit luck is also required. That's it. Result is something, it is not within your hands. Don't think about the result. Worry about the controllables. Time period is there, resources are there. Self-doubt. Don't doubt yourself, because if you doubt yourself, no one will trust you. So whatever preparation you are doing right now, this 25 days or 30 days, feel that you're going to get positive result. Feel like that only. If you start doubting yourself, your confidence levels will become zero. Sometimes it will be negative. Unnecessary health issues. Getting it? So I hope I covered all the points during the last 25 days or 30 days preparation strategy. I hope everyone will do best, achieve best, and I wish you very, very all the best.